Mikey Garcia versus Adrien the Problem Broner, July 29th at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. The fight is slated to take place at 140 pounds. Adrien Broner seems to have every advantage in this fight, but it seems that a majority of the boxing public is siding with Mikey Garcia on this one. Mikey Garcia is a great boxer puncher. He's got a nice 1-2, and his right hand is very sharp. He's also pretty defensively responsible. He keeps his hands high and can defend pretty well against attacks. When Mikey Garcia is matched up against a come-forward brawler type of style, he looks unstoppable. But Broner doesn't exactly fit that description. Garcia has never faced a slick boxer like Broner in his entire career. His promoters did a great job matchmaking because he's won every fight relatively easy. But the one fight that Mikey Garcia had to struggle a little bit with was with Orlando Salido. In the fight, I think it was the 8th round, Mikey broke his nose in a clash of heads. This seemed to really bother Mikey Garcia in the fight. And when the ring doctor came to Garcia to see if he wanted to continue, it didn't seem like he wanted to continue. He was winning a majority of the rounds on points. When the doctor asked him if he can continue, it appeared that he made gestures that insinuated that he can't, and the fight was stopped due to the accidental headbutt. And Mikey was winning on the cards, so he walked away with the victory. But does that show the true heart of a fighter if they don't want to continue when they can? I don't know. What do you think? You can almost make an argument that Adrien Broner has more heart than Garcia. Now, Adrien Broner isn't undefeated, but he's many challenges in the ring, and never did he ever look close to quitting. Another thing to take in consideration for this fight is that Mikey Garcia basically, in an interview said that he was taking the fight because of the money, which all fighters fight for money, but this brings me to think, is Mikey Garcia a made fighter? Someone who just boxes because they can make a few bucks? Or does he really like boxing? That's all up for a debate. Now, Adrien Broner can act like a clown at times, but make no mistake, he's a very talented fighter. When tuned up properly, Broner has lightning fast hand speed and crisp power. And he's actually pretty strong on the inside. In the Sean Porter fight, he was able to sort of muffle Sean Porter's attack when Sean would get too close into the clinch. Broner has withstood punches from Sean Porter, Marcos Maidana, and other fighters at welterweight and light welterweight. So in my opinion, Adrien Broner definitely has the better chin between him and Mikey Garcia. If you can remember in his fight with Rocky Martinez, who's thought of as kind of a light puncher, Mikey Garcia was put down in that fight. He did get up and finish the fight strong, but being dropped by such a light puncher and moving all the way up to 140, I don't know. But Broner definitely has his weaknesses. His kryptonite is wild, ultra-aggressive style kind of fighters. Examples are Sean Porter and Marcos Maidana. Now, can Mikey Garcia put on that kind of fight? Is it really in his nature to fight wild like that? That's up for debate. Adrien Broner might actually be the biggest guy who can make 140 right now in boxing. His walk-around weight has to be anywhere from 155 to 170. I believe he's going to have a substantial weight advantage over Mikey Garcia in the fight. There is that 140-pound catch weight that they're supposed to be meeting at, but there's no title on the line. So Mikey Garcia better have some kind of a weight clause that if Broner doesn't make 140, he will get penalized for every pound that he's over. There has been times when Broner hasn't made weight. What happens if he doesn't make weight for this fight? I think that's a valid question. Mikey Garcia won't have a hard time making 140 at all. Seems as though he's probably walks around at about 150. So that's one advantage in Garcia's way. Mikey Garcia might actually be faster on his feet than Broner as well. Both guys, when it comes to dimensions of their reach and height, are about the same. But as far as weight, power, strength, speed, chin, and resume, Broner's got all those advantages. This fight's going to be interesting for the first couple rounds. Both guys are going to start trying to establish a jab. And I believe Mikey is going to come out aggressive, trying to get respect from Broner. But as the fight goes on, Broner's advantages are going to become more prevalent. I feel that he's going to be able to outslick Garcia. And in the second half of the fight, I think Broner's going to start trying to walk Garcia down. It's very possible that Adrien Broner could drop Mikey Garcia or possibly stop him in the later rounds. But as far as my prediction goes, I'm taking Adrien Broner to win this fight by decision. But let me know what you guys think. Am I underestimating Mikey Garcia, or am I right? Thank you for watching. Real Boxing 100, out.